Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As record time of 9:24 a.m. on the Eastern Time on February 16th. Hope you guys have a good week so far. I cannot believe it's already Thursday. And sorry for missing the last 2 days. My schedule has been just another, bananas week so far. I was supposed to go to Salt Lake City for All-Star Weekend. For those that follow the NBA. This year is going to be in Utah, as you know, but unfortunately, due to my work schedule, it conflicts with a lot of things that I'm trying to do. It's just very difficult for me to allocate 11 hours for me to fly over there. And the reason is 11 hours, not because it's a direct flight 11 hours. There is no direct flight from New York to Utah for some reason. And also, I guess it's my poor planning. I did not really make my accommodation ahead of time. So all the hotels now is like $1,000 a night. Combined with the flights, it's like $1,500 to do $2,000 for economy class. With basically, non-direct flights to Salt Lake City. So it is what it is. So I guess I have to kind of miss out. But good that my friend Meta World Peace, who's one of my business partner, he's gonna be there. So good for him, and I will report back on more of a passive perspective from away in New York. So I guess this is giving me more time to kind of spend with my parents in a way. So with respect to the overall market, as you can see that the technical analysis has been relatively accurate. It's been aligned with respect to what we expected so far. We've been forming this upward wedge for quite some time, elongate to above 1650, and then we broke because of the wedge as it forms the apex. You will break anyways, and then you eventually come down to a 1550 level. And what we talked about is that the spectrum between 1550 and 1450 was a great level to DCA. But with respect to the macro catalyst, it seems like as of this morning, and throughout the night, there has been some positive news among the crypto regulatory, hurdles that we've been experiencing, like mostly on the regulatory front. It alleviated the pressure and subsequently allowed for this what you call the cup and handle to be formed. So if you look at this more of a wider spectrum, you could see clearly this is a cup, right, and this is a handle we're forming. So what's going on as a next step? Right, I would say with respect to the current technical spectrum, so we are forming like the first escalator staircase upward right now. 1675 is not a level. We are attempting to go up to the 1750 level, but the likelihood of actually getting there is possible. But I think that's about it, right? Are we gonna see like 2000 again? I would say that's going to be a little bit of a stretch because of the fact that the weekly is quite elongated. But the daily, it is looking quite bullish. You can see that we are about to form a golden cross above. But in terms of like how high can we go because of the fact that we're at the 60 out of 70, it will just basically say that like 1750, the highest would be 1800, and that's about it. So we need to kind of correct, and I think you are seeing some sign of corrections at the moment as we speak, but it's not, this is, it's not sustainable because of the extensions and elongations on the technical front. So I think we need to kind of cool down a little bit before we go up from here. Bitcoin is similar. You can see that this interesting pattern on a daily front. You can see that we are experiencing a golden cross, just about to happen. We are extremely extended at 70 out of 70 right now, but we could keep running. But with respect to weekly, seems like it's muting it, relative to the daily chart. And the technical level that we need to get above is basically around where we are right now. But after that, we have to kind of plunge through all the way to the 28, which is, long stretch, especially with the elongation that we have at 60 out of 70 as well. On a monthly, right now, we are looking to land and glide. So it's okay. It's not, I would say the bullish pressure is not here yet. We need to kind of weigh it out a little bit until we get some confirmatory signal on an escalator leap up, which is like forming higher lows, which is what we need. On the index front, we had the 413, and the reason we're in the 413 right now, or it's kind of muted in a pre-market perspective, is because we had a relatively good CPI report yesterday, but with respect to the wholesale price, it's kind of muting. It is indicating more of a inflationary pressure. And obviously you could see the verbiage here. Economists worry recession could be on the way. Like, I mean, WTF, right? We've been experiencing the recessionary environment for quite some time. Like, we are in it. I don't know why they are speaking this is more of a foreshadow perspective. And also with respect to other news that you're seeing, you could see that across the spectrum it's just mostly around EV stocks, specific small cap stocks, things like that. And you can see that clearly the 10-year yield is also spiking as well. Well, we are at 3.8, right? So that's relatively high, relatively. And these are more trivial news, but obviously we're in the mid of the earnings season, so that makes sense. So let's take a look at the whales. Let's see how they have been doing so far. BlackRock and ARK Invest. Let's take a look. So BlackRock, let me just shift my page. BlackRock has been relatively sell day yesterday, okay, on a high level. ARK Invest, let's see. Red across the spectrum. Yep, same thing. So yesterday was more of a sell day, but today it is down at the moment, and the market just opened. So it seems like we are leaning more towards a negative pressure. But let's take a look at the EV stocks real quick, shall we? Tesla seems crazy extended. I would not suggest buying at this moment. Weekly looks bullish, but you could see that daily is very extended. So I would be very cautious about this. NEO, it's kind of a mixed bag, right? Daily looks relatively stale. It is on the bullish side of the spectrum. Weekly is on a more of a relative bearish side of the spectrum, but not terrible. So NEO seems like it's really bottoming out, like anywhere from current level $9.50. It's not terrible, because the monthly, it is looking to plateau. It is looking to rebound, so not terrible. And then we saw news on BYD, right? Let's take a look at the BYD. Do I have it here? Is that the ticker? Let me see. Anyways, it's BYD. I assume is the EV stocks. Maybe I got the wrong ticker. Anyways, doesn't matter. I would say they probably would trade in a similar spectrum, but I don't know why it's not picking up for some reason. But look at across the spectrum, we're relatively stale, but we are digesting the negative wholesale price report combined with a relatively moderate level of the CPI report that we got yesterday. But let's take a look at Coinbase, which we have not talked about for a while. It seems like monthly is looking to glide. Weekly looks quite moderately extended. Daily, it is looking moderately okay. Not very bullish or very bearish, but it is down 6% right now because of the hiccups on the crypto side that we're seeing. Okay, so anyways, hope you guys have a good day so far. I will check you guys on the next one, and let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. All right, take care. Bye.